Hello and welcome to another camera review. Today we are looking at one of the new lenses that has come out from Sigma. It's the 14mm f1.8. It's one of the fastest lenses in the market. Actually, it is the fastest lens in the market, and it has brought something new to the table, which is an incredible construction, an incredible quality, incredible optics. Now, this is part of the Art lens series, which means that it has the same optical quality as the previous lenses that are like 50mm, 35 and 85mm. And when we look at those charts that are for the MTF charts, we'll see that these images that we are able to get from the other lenses, the Art series, is going to be also in this lens because they put a lot of effort into it. And how we know this is when we look at the construction of this lens. It has 16 elements in 11 groups. That is a highly complex lens. This lens has super low dispersion elements as well as low dispersion elements, and that provides image quality that is unmatched in the market, especially when we consider that a lot of lenses had chromatic aberration and lens distortion. When you go very wide open, there's gonna be a lot of distortion, and this lens, because of these elements, because of this quality and optical design, is able to eliminate most of these issues that have been plaguing lenses that are wide lenses. Now, also, we're looking at other lenses in the market and comparing it to what this lens is. This is a very fast lens, f1.8. It allows you to capture images in low light situations. It's great to do, for example, night photography, astrological photography, or photography in circumstances where you do not have light that you can place in the area. And this, because of his fast aperture, is going to give you great images without having to go up in ISO. That is a critical factor in capturing high quality images. Now, what Canon has is a 14mm f2.8. And when we compare that lens to this lens, you're going to see something very interesting, because although it has 14 elements in 11 groups, it only has 6 aperture blades. Now, Canon claims it's a completely circular round aperture, but what will happen is if you're going to open the aperture at f2.8, for example, and you're going to get the bokeh, you're going to get stop signs rather than circular images. And that is an issue that I do not like. I like the images to be round bokehs, because then it looks very beautiful. If you're filming, it's going to make it look cinematic. Now, the way to attain that is to have more aperture blades. And if you look at cinema cameras, you're going to see that the lenses they use are like 14 or 12 aperture blades, and that provides that beautiful roundish bokeh. Now, when we look at the Sigma, it has 9 aperture blades, and that provides that more circular roundish bokeh, which I kind of like. And also, you look at what these lenses are bringing into the market. For example, Canon has one little advantage. It can focus up to 20 centimeters, which is about 8 inches. But if you compare it to, for example, what the Sigma is, it's only 27 centimeters. So that Canon can focus a little closer, but that's not what you mostly want to use this, because when the lens gets very close to the subject, it distorts, it becomes grotesque, unless that's the image you are seeking. So what is important is how well it deals with chromatic aberration, how well it handles distortion, and how well it performs under low light circumstances. In all these critical factors, Sigma outperforms Canon in all these areas. And also, when you look at the MTF charts for the Canon versus the Sigma always outperforms Canon. And that is because they put a lot of effort in making sure their lenses perform as spectacularly and almost better than what is in the market. And that is one of the reasons I like the Sigmas. And the Art series is their line that has gone up in quality, especially in construction, especially in the way that the optics work. Now, I know people have said, oh, you buy some lenses and they are not as good as some other lenses. Yes, because the quality control issues were always evidently there, and that has caused some of people to just shy away from purchasing Sigmas. Now things have shifted. They put a lot of emphasis in getting higher quality lenses and better optics, and that is the reason we are seeing these Sigma lenses coming out in the market and performing as well as the other lenses in the market, and also having a higher standard of quality. And that's one thing I truly like. One of the things you will see with this lens is Sigma is considerably heavier. It's 1,170 grams versus the Canon, which is 645 grams. So you're looking at 2.5 pounds. The Canon is a simpler design, an older design. It has 645 grams versus what Sigma has, which is 1,170 grams. So you're looking at almost twice the weight in terms of the lenses. And this is to be expected because Sigma is a faster lens and it's a newer design. So you're comparing a 1.5 pounds to 2.5 pounds. That 1.5 pound difference or a pound difference is going to be a lot of weight if you're carrying this lens around. But consider this, you're going to be able to get more out of your lens and you're going to get better quality. And price wise, if you look at the prices, that is very, very important, because you look at the Canon is selling for $2,100. $2,100. That is very, very expensive compared to what the Sigma sells for, which is $1,600. $1,600 versus $2,100. I think I'll go with the faster lens, better optics, better quality, and cheaper price. So that's my take on this. So I hope you have liked this review, and if you like the review, please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And I also recommend, if you're interested in purchasing this lens, look at the description section below. I have listed some links that I have that is for buying this lens at the cheapest price, and also other links that you may find interesting because they provide information about this lens. So please look at them, and also you can visit our website at camerareview.ca. That is where we post information and reviews every week, and I hope that you visit us and subscribe to our channel. I thank you for watching.